Coolie is coming out and it's going to be the best movie of all time ever made ever.
1,000 crores, 2,000 crores, 3,000 crores.
10,000 crores.
But we realized as much as we love watching Rajni on screen, we've only ever seen him in
in general, we always heard about how he's such a great actor and he has this huge range and all of that, but we never really saw that range.
and we never really see what else he could do.
So we decided to
Go and see what else he could do.
But he made a lot of movies.
He's apparently made 170 movies throughout his career, with Coolie being 171. And fun fact, he made 50 of those movies in 4 years. So it was kind of confusing to pick out which we could watch, seeing as we had like a week left before Coolie.
He made like 170 movies and I didn't really know where to.
Well, I guess someone decided to do the thinking for us and chose these movies.
Like many good ideas, we had them very, very late in the night,
And so we started day one.
which is more like night one.
Night
with
one.
Annamalai.
Yeah. It was alright, it was good. Started out pretty strong and then it kind of tapered out towards the end.
Yeah, it was kind of weirdly disappointing because I've seen the iconic shots and scenes from the movie, this one specifically, and I thought the build up before that would be like crazy, it'll be like epic and all that, but it was kind of just there. It's all going from the milkman to the rich man, just happens just like that.
I think as much of a classic as this may be, the ending is not the reason for it. The villain is just like kind of random. He just comes out of nowhere and that's the big fight.
Yeah, his character as a milkman is the most interesting part of the movie, and his performance and everything is so exaggerated and so fun.
Yeah, all the performances were really fun to watch. This
Except for Ashok. My God, his performance is so bland. His character is so bland.
I think that's just his character. He's supposed to be this rich, soft spot. I don't think it's the actor's fault.
But Rajinikanth was cool as fuck.
All the actors have so much physical presence, and a lot of the takes are also really long, letting the performance really breathe. It's a lot of fun seeing all of them.
So alright.
The songs are
Fine. I think there are 2 or 3 decent songs, but yeah, okay.
yeah, probably like these are like insane
Insane
classics.
yeah, like,
And they're just
it's
like,
so good.
dude, it's kind of mid.
We will have some hot takes for sure. I'm sure there are more better movies that we are coming to. Maybe the slope is just up.
The second movie we got out of the hat was
This was definitely an improvement from Annamalai for sure.
Yeah.
This was much more sadder and more low-key, and it's more of a drama. It actually had more dramatic elements going on. Not really the fun Rajnikanth that...
Yeah, in this he pretty much plays like a villain. It was very interesting to see him evolve from a heroic figure to like a villainous figure as the movie went on, and he never really devolves so much as you realize this is kind of who he was the whole time. There's a lot to appreciate about this movie. I think for the time period it came out in, it's 1978, it's surprisingly quiet and mature and understated, yeah, very understated. There's only one song and dance in the movie, and it's very forward thinking for a movie from back then.
I think the ending is...
Yeah, the literal end of the movie
is the weakest probably, where it's not like it's not a tragedy ending even now, but it does feel like the movie is trying to tell that it's okay.
Yeah, the movie really tried to sugarcoat the reality of it, which is that her brother never changed and will probably never really change.
Yeah, and this is a different side of Rajni that we never really saw.
I never really saw this.
Yeah, everyone said that he's a great actor. I think you can see that, yes. So that was day one. 2 good movies.
Both superstar side, both actor side. They were off to a pretty decent start.
Yeah.
Day 2 started with us picking Baasha out of the hat, which is great, but
we couldn't find it.
we cannot find Baasha in Tamil anywhere. I don't know why. It's only there in Telugu. It's so fucking stupid that a Tamil movie of like one of our biggest stars is just not available anywhere in its own language. Anywhere. Like, if I try to get it legit, I think it's in Telugu. Yeah, look, Telugu audio. It's Telugu audio. Yeah, let me try and buy it off Google Movies. Not available in the country it was made in. What? Where do you find Baasha? It's not here. You can't get it anywhere.
Look at the Reddit post.
No, that's what I've been doing. I've just been going through so many of these tabs trying to get it from anywhere. It's not there anywhere. No one's even... Illegally or legally, honestly. So we decided to just go ahead with the Telugu version because watching the movie is better than not watching the movie. So here are...
Okay, we just saw Baasha. It's 12:30 in the night, so we were a little sleepy. I was definitely. Even though the movie was very fun, I think the second half definitely gets very funny. I think this Baasha look and the music and all is pretty cool. It's clearly an inspiration behind so many other movies with the same trope where it's like, hey, I'm just a nobody, please. No, he's like blowballing the audience the whole time, and suddenly he's like, hey, I'm a alpha cool man. And
the villains in the first act are really bad. At least still Raghuvaran comes in.
Like the first and the entire first half basically before the whole flashback.
And I get it, that's the story. You'll find out the big villain later. But the big villain was actually really entertaining and really bought
there more.
The flashback was very entertaining because of his whole persona, the music. But the fact that he had a strong, charismatic villain to go at him made it all the more fun.
It's a great template for a lot of movies to rip off since then. And have been ripping off since then.
I think the reason this template works so well is you get to have your cake and eat it too, with the hero being sweet, charming, lovable, and also being this like violent rogue.
I think his violent rogue portions were actually very fun here because
it's actually menacing and very intense.
Yeah, the way he's like talking to him, like, ooh, all that was very fun.
Yeah, it's very fun. And
to the next movie for tomorrow. On day 3 morning, we started with Thillu Mullu. This was the most enjoyable and entertaining and good change of pace. Less dramatic, less sad, sentimental, and all that.
Yeah, it was very light.
We found out that it's a remake of a famous Hindi movie called Golmaal. We haven't seen it, so we have no idea how that is. But this in itself was a fairly entertaining, fun movie. There was not a lot of Rajinikanth-isms that you normally associate that's there in the movie.
A lot of the movies that we've seen so far, the best ones are not only when he's the one performing, but when there is someone to match his mettle, like in Baasha with Raghuvaran. And here also the actor who played his employee, both of them played off each other so well. They were both really fucking funny together. He especially had like all these great facial reactions. Rajnikanth also played into that very nicely too. There were a lot of good jokes in the movie that still hold up to this day. I think you mentioned like pacing wise, this is actually still very enjoyable without.
The movie is just 2 hours.
Yeah, it's 2 hours and it's enjoyable even without having to give it the caveat of it being made back then.
I didn't know that there was a Kamal Haasan like
cameo in it.
That was cool. I like this. This is pretty fun.
Yeah, this was actually really enjoyable. Very rewatchable.
In the night we saw
Mutthu.
It was probably
this is the hot take part of the video.
We didn't like it. It's the weakest movie
we've
seen.
Yeah, it is definitely the weakest one. I know it's very well regarded by almost everyone who's seen it. I am assuming that they really like it because of all the comedy and the little interplay between all the characters. But compared to everything else we've seen so far, it's very poorly paced.
The story makes no sense.
That's another thing. So I get it, like most masala movies have like the ha 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 love and then the plot comes in. Here the plot comes in like
it comes in the last 40 minutes.
Yeah, pretty much. Like
the entire first half is just developing this love triangle and it doesn't even get developed fully.
Yeah, it's
and
just like
takes
halfway
another
down.
40 minutes to get to the actual like, oh, he thinks this and she thinks this or whatever.
I think a big reason I didn't dislike it as much as you did is the comedy and whatnot was like pretty fun.
Compared to what we just saw in the morning, it's a little like...
Oh yeah, no, it's weak sauce.
It's not really funny. I think the main story itself makes no sense. There'll be this flashback. It happens in the last 30 minutes or 20 minutes and it's just like, oh, he's a rich guy and he got betrayed and he was so mad that he got betrayed and he gave them everything and left. I think we basically saw the strongest movie, one of like till now at least.
Till now strongest
movie and the weakest movie on the same day. So hopefully the next movie is a little better than this.
Day 4.
As you can see, we had to watch 10 movies, so there was one day where we had to cram 3 movies. Unfortunately, that was on day 4. Day 4 started with
Johnny.
when we first saw Johnny and the title, we thought, oh,
Action movie.
Like, but it's a weird, like,
Slice of life.
drama,
Yeah.
which is
About a
kind
double
of,
action.
yeah, and it kind of evolves into like a dark drama. It's just pretty interesting. I did not expect where it was going. In terms of pacing, it was not the best. It did drag quite a bit, which I think you had.
It was very slow.
I think the interesting thing, which is this Rajnikanth becoming the evil Rajnikanth and all that, it happens like in the last 40-45
Which
minutes.
is so
It was too
so
long.
far.
Like,
the idea itself and where it goes and how it executes it is fairly interesting. The music was very good.
There were some very fun songs as
Yeah, the
well.
music was very good.
But I did like Rajnikanth's acting in this. It was very
it was
fun.
very fun to
I
watch.
feel like both these characters were fairly grey compared to like the usual Rajnikanth movies that we've seen till now. The elephant in the room.
Really, we were 17.
He was 17 and probably 16 or something. He was shooting, and we know that this is one of those things that happened.
We left behind.
But
But it's still quite strange to see a child wearing maternal makeup, you know, like she's very old.
She's like a woman. Even though her performance was pretty good, like if you kind of just like lock off that one factor from your head, her performance was fairly believable.
Yeah. At night, we saw Aval Appadithaan, and disclaimer for anyone who wants to go through Rajinikanth's filmography.
It's not a Rajinikanth movie.
Nor is it a Kamal Haasan movie.
Yes.
It is a Sri Priya movie.
Where Kamal Haasan and Rajnikanth
Are supporting characters.
Rajnikanth has basically 20 minutes or
Less
in the
than or
movie,
something, yeah.
But the posters had him in the frame and like
Streaming services where
yeah,
we saw
not
it.
just streaming service, everywhere.
It's not really like a Rajni movie,
Yeah, it
honestly.
feels weird too.
But hey, we saw it, so I enjoyed it. Pretty much it just chronicles like her and Kamal's many thoughts on
her life story.
It's essentially like a
It's an
ideas movie. Yeah, it's an
not
ideas
about
movie.
characters and their
Yeah.
feelings. It's very literal. There's not a lot of interpretation or anything. It's fairly on the nose, on the face kind of movie. I respect it for clearly being so progressive and for its time. But seeing it now, it's on the nose. It is kind of repetitive.
It starts with Rajini's character going like, women are just straight whores, bro.
Yeah,
Whores and-
Rajinikanth is basically Andrew Tate of this movie.
Yeah, and Kamal is like, no, they are not, you male chauvinist ass.
Yeah.
But in the end, you see that what the movie means by Aval Appadithaan is that she will go through this cycle again and again and again. And the story that happens in this movie is just one of those cycles where she tries to open up, but she's shut down because of her own flaws. She's kind of doomed to go through it. And that was pretty good. It was very much like a novelty seeing what a subversive movie was back then. What are the ideas that were considered subversive back then? There was a very neat portion where Kamal is actually interviewing the women around him about these topics of abortion and premarital sex. That was pretty nice. I had fun with it. It was just nice to see this time capsule of what it was like back then.
Now we are in the last day. We had to cram in 3 movies in one day, and oh my god,
How will we
how
do
will
this?
we do it? Because
Pretty
all these
casually,
movies are
actually.
very long. And we started with
A happy, great, fun time.
Aarilirunthu, Arubathu.
We watched Aarilirunthu, Arubathu Varai, and it was
Sad.
it was really sad. The saddest thing we've seen so far, actually.
Yeah, it was in every way a sentiment porn maximum.
It was very draining.
Like every
Just
scene, the
sad.
setup is how do we get Rajnikanth sadder after this scene, and they get sadder.
It never stops.
And then these siblings are the worst people in the earth. It's like they are not grateful. They are straight up comically evil, I would say.
They take the privilege he's giving them for granted, like all of it. Like early on in the movie, it's neatly done where you realize that, oh, maybe because he does shelter them from all of it, they never really look at him with any sense of gratitude. The attitude they give towards him is super snide and super narcissistic. And and it never really changes for the rest of the movie. They just become more worse.
People in the movie other than Rajnikanth, one is the boss character who has paralysis and he's now sad.
And the other is his friend who gives him advice.
His wife also, 3 people.
Yeah, his wife and his friend. These are the 3 people who look out for him. His siblings are just nightmare dipshits.
Even the people working with him are evil. I think in the first 40-45 minutes, I was like into it. I was like, yeah, this is pretty sad. As it went on, I was like, okay, I think like I know where it's going.
I think where I clicked out was when he sold the trophies.
I clicked out myself.
No, when he went to sell the trophies and the immediate next scene is his younger brother visiting and then going
my
like,
trophies, Dad?
where the fuck are my trophies? At that point, it becomes too blatant. I think Rajni is a big reason you kind of just buy it and you go along with it. He anchors it.
Yeah, it was a heavy watch.
I was so depressed.
I was fine.
This is such a sad movie. The next movie we got out of the hat was a great antidote, actually, because it turns out to be
the most fun.
Padayappa ilavatta nadayappa ennoda ulladellam ilanjinga.
Yeah, we saw Padayappa, but we actually saw Narasimha because we couldn't find the original version.
It's not there for this thing, it's not there for Baasha.
That's the only sad part about this. The rest of the movie was amazing. I had the most fun among all the movies we've seen till now. This was easily my favorite. Very, very, very well written, surprisingly, because I just thought it would be like a mass movie, okay, good songs, nostalgia and all, but it's actually tightly written, dramatically satisfying, overdone take for most people. But oh my god, Ramya Krishna as Neelambari was she was way too good. Like, her character was insane. We have a lot of villains who have a deep reason why they have so much anger and hatred. She's like, I'm evil.
In the first scene, they intercut her car with the snake. And just to tell you, like, dude, there is no good in this movie.
Yeah, you were saying how, like, in most Rajinikanth movies, he's so good and he's so fun, but like the villains are alright. But here she has a character, she has a personality, and
she has scenes to breathe. Like, other villains usually have scenes to expand motivation and blah blah blah. But there's one scene in this that's just her breaking down. That incredible, like, you know, she's dancing and she's imagining like what Padayappa is doing with.
The movie has a lot of neat setups and payoffs. Like, the pacing is also pretty
breakneck pacing, actually.
It's like 3 hours, but you actually don't feel it.
And it's so clear that a lot of the entertainment comes not just from Rajinikanth doing his like Rajinikanth things, but the fact that there are these other characters. His mom has like a cool ass scene.
Like the other characters definitely get like more breathing room. I think A.R. Rahman's music in this movie was also very, very nice, very memorable.
The rest of the movie is just flawless. It's just so fun.
The ending, god damn. Like, when she was going all sentimental and she's like, you saved my life. I straight up said, this is not the Neelambari I know. And then she shoots herself. I was like, god damn. If you haven't watched it, you should watch it. It's really, really fun. This is
the last movie we saw after this. Which is very dark.
Before we get into the thoughts, we couldn't record the vlog part when we were watching the movie because it was very, very late in the night, as you can see.
And we're decrepit old men. It's got a very offbeat and eerie vibe throughout the whole
Basically,
piece.
Rajnikanth is the piece of shit villain in the movie.
Yeah, he's the most villainous we've seen in any of these movies.
Yeah, I don't think I enjoyed it as much as you did, but I
enjoyed it quite a bit.
This is the most unique one that we've seen, I think.
It's, again, a very tightly written film. It's got next to no fat. It's very, very weird, and it takes huge narrative swings, like killing the good guy hero of the movie by the midway point. No sympathy, oh, he passes away. No, his last words are gluk, gluk, gluk. I thought, okay, now Sridevi has to escape and she kills him or something. No, she becomes his mum.
Which is the strangest thing.
Which is a huge narrative swing that I respect completely. That is so cool. I don't know how they thought of it. It's insane, and the fact that the movie just runs with it is even more insane and so fun to see. But this really solidified it as a great film. I liked it quite a lot. All the performances were great, except for the fact that Sridevi is a kid. God bless her, she's still performing her heart out here like she was in Johnny as well, but
It
she's a
was
child.
very weird to see her firstly as the young lady and then as the mom of Rajnikanth.
Great film to end on. I know we're supposed to watch Thalapathy, but we've both seen it already.
Yes.
We wanted to see movies of Rajinikanth
We've never seen.
at least either one of us has never seen, and that's why we didn't put it as part of this challenge. But regardless, we've seen it before, we love it, we think it's great,
Classic Maniratnam.
and it looks like a dream.
It's probably the best looking one out of the movies that we've seen
Yeah.
in the challenge. I think this is the best blend of the masala Rajnikanth and also the good dramatic actor Rajnikanth, and it's just the right kind of mix. Yeah, it's a classic for a reason.
It's a classic for a reason. Anyways, on to the challenge.
Now
Let's rank the movies. We have come up with our ranking.
Let's go from bottom to top. My number 10
My number 10 is 6 to 60. Yeah, I
It
think
was, yeah,
it's really
sentiment porn, not
sad.
my thing.
Bastard.
Number
Number
9
9
for me is
Johnny.
Mutthu.
What? This is so bad.
I was not a fan of Mutthu. It was not fun. It was
Likewise, Johnny has good ideas, but it's
He's
very,
wrong.
very slow and
He's
it's
wrong.
like takes forever. It's
wrong.
Johnny
the pacing is the
standards.
only thing I'm like.
When the movie's pacing is this glacial, you can kind of knock it.
Muthu's pacing is even worse.
But
because the
Mutthu has
plot
jokes
start-
in it.
The jokes are alright, and the plot
I
starts
was
to.
like-
Number 8. Aval
Muthu.
Appadithaan. Oh, you made it seem like you're so high up.
I know,
Muthu.
I always do that. I'm like, what the fuck?
What?
I'm like,
Like,
yeah, I
dude.
didn't like it that much.
I think it's a movie that's great for its time. I'm sure, but
It's a monument.
More than
it's a
great.
time capsule
it's
that
a
you're
time
disregarding.
capsule. It's a time capsule
You're disregarding.
because I am in this time.
Okay, number 7.
Is Annamalai.
Aval Appadithaan.
Again with this bullshit. It's fucking nonsense.
It's just a bunch of people stating opinions.
Yeah.
The movie. I like it, but hey,
For me, Annamalai is like towards the bottom tier, mainly because I like the first half of Annamalai, but
I was curious. I thought you'd put this pretty high up. A reason I also put it a little higher up is mostly because the whole milkman brother section was actually emotionally potent compared to the rest.
this is the only thing I was also like, I should throw it higher than.
He went ahead with the wrong thing, so now it's Annamalai is this low and.
Guys, I'm changing.
But
my list.
nah. Now moving on to number 6.
Moondru
Annamalai.
Mudichu.
Arguing
Moondru
my
Mudichu.
heart out, knowing the movie is literally just a step above it.
Like, I didn't enjoy the full experience as much as you did. I liked it for the newness of it, and that's why it's a little higher up, even though my enjoyment of it is not as much as I liked Rajinikanth's performance in it and how new it is and all those things, but I didn't enjoy it as much.
Annamalai is my number 6 because I think as much as I love the first half and everything related to his build-up, I think after that the movie pretty much peters out.
Number 5.
Baasha.
Mullum Malarum. Alright.
Alright.
Hot takes, I see.
Not really. It's
In
the top
mid-
5. It's the fucking
the
top
mid-
5.
Guys, it's the middle. I really like Mullum Malarum. I really enjoyed the drama. I enjoyed the fact that Rajnikanth's character actually slowly starts off as this nice brother and goes into a very dark space.
My number 5 is Baasha because I think when he is Baasha with his villain as Raghuvaran, it is the best. That is insanely enjoyable. But the other sections are not as enjoyable as the rest of it. So that's why. Number 4.
Number 4 is
Mullum Malarum.
Yeah.
Pretty much, it's just exactly whatever you said.
I think I really enjoyed Johnny. For me, the pacing was not the best, but I excused it mainly because of how unique it felt and how it moves. Number 3 is
Padayappa.
Baasha. Oh wow!
Yeah.
Oh damn!
What? What the fuck? It's top 3, bro. What the fuck? Yeah, I love Padayappa. I like it quite a lot.
I respect Baasha mainly because it gave the template that people still use. Yeah, like the second half is great. It's very fun. Music is great, iconic, all of that.
I think Padayappa is great. It's the sharpest writing, tightest writing, best villain. Just it flows like water. Just immensely enjoyable. Number two, Moondru Mudichu. Yeah, I love Moondru Mudichu. I
love Thillu Mullu.
Yeah, I love Thillu Mullu too.
My number one is
Thillu
Padayappa.
Mullu.
I really enjoyed it. I was so blown away by Ramya Krishnan's performance. I had such a
It's
such a
one
good
of the
time.
strongest endings on the list
Yeah,
for sure.
I had such a great time actually. It was so fun.
Thillu Mullu is my number one because after all these movies, after everything, this was just the one movie that is just start to bottom tight as hell, funny as hell, and also has just great performances. Great performances can be funny as shit too. And both Rajni and Srinivasan, they are the funniest. Love this movie. Best one out of the bunch.
And that was the list. Now we are
Off to watch.
Coolie Powerhouse.
Eh. We saw Coolie.
And thoughts.
It was pretty mid.
It was actually disappointing. I think
It is just basic mass masala.
Yeah.
It is there is.
Yeah, and it was not full on basic masala that like was fun enough that you go with the heist. It definitely was still trying to have a lot more plot and all of that. But the plot itself was fairly boring and not the most interesting. Like
I think there is a story. I think there is an interesting story. I feel like it's just not given any weight or regard in favor of masala mass elements.
this was an improvement over Jailer, but it's still not really like a good movie.
When you look at whatever he's made before, this seems very basic.
That entire cast, it actually felt very disappointing. Where it's like,
Yeah, because you've seen him with a large cast before and he's aced it.
I hope he does something better than Vikram, but
I think he will.
Uh,
I think he will. Kaidi 2 is going to be the best movie ever.
I think Vikram is his best work in terms of able to handle like a mass movie, big star, big cast, everything. I didn't really like most of the characters in the film, even though it's so filled with so many people. Like most of them didn't really get a lot of character. I think this thing about like him writing a good female character is a lie. I think Shruti Hasan's character is...
She's just a damsel in distress.
Like,
it's just this time the damsel in distress has more lines than zero.
Yeah, that's all.
That's it. I think the movie looks good. Another thing this movie has in common with Jailer is that the music really brings a lot of the fun up in this movie.
Yeah.
It's
Even though it was
A-rated for no reason.
It shouldn't have been A-rated, to be honest.
Is the CBFC that offended by spoilery stuff? I guess that's it. It's fun, but it's really disappointing coming from this director.
While Coolie didn't live up to the hype,
The movies that made him a star definitely did.
that was a fun challenge. We definitely got to learn a lot about Rajinikanth and his star persona.
Got to see like the different shades of acting and everything he did. It's a new style of video we're trying out. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. You guys want more movies? Do you guys want less movies?
We want to do more of these kind of videos also. Thank you for watching this video. Like this video, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. Also hype the video.
Yes.
It's a new thing.
Hype.
Like and then hype. It's cool.
Yeah. We'll see you in the next one.
See you in the next one.